Hello, brother.
Leave us.
The warrior returns from the land of the dead.
Brought you a souvenir.
It is time. Drink. This is a poison for the weak. Only the strongest will survive it. Follow the path.
What kind of man are you? Your senses be clouded by others. You walk their paths instead of your own. But I can feel the fire in you.
What the hell is that thing?
warrior from the northern kingdom heard of the giant and vowed to slay him. Paint Tata on his clothing, devour from the land of the dead. And when he was ready, he walked the path of the lotus. The giant rose from steel and glass. warrior raised his dagger. He cut the giant's head clean off its body. The skull of the giant fell to earth and became a man. The descendants of the warrior became the Raki.
Tell me who I am.
You are a warrior. You live for battle. Every man you fight dies and deserves to have his life taken from him. You wear the tatau. You feel the jungle around you. You are Rakyat.
Across this island, Boss and his pirates enslave the bodies and the minds of the Rakyat. Our guns do not stop until Boss falls at our feet. We are the warriors of the Rakyat, and I will lead you to glory!
Max Hard Lemonade.
Then apply for a search warrant. But while they were waiting to get that search warrant, they set up shop outside.
What?
Thinking, well, what?
Crack my back, listen, ready?
They were obviously thinking. They did this on the 17th of July. So while they were parked up outside Brady...
Wait, so there's a chicken quesadilla? There's a chicken quesadilla? I ate mine. It must be Sebastian's. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Home. Yeah, waiting on the search warrant, little did they know that inside
This is what you
things
get for talking
were
back.
not going
Jesus.
well
Go on,
for Brooke.
beg.
And they would just be a couple of hours late. They on the 17th of July, it was 5 days since Charles and Brooke went and met Brady. Brady, knowing the police were watching his home, got into his car and sped off. A high-speed chase ensued. It seemed that Brady had become aware through news reports that Charles Oppenhier's body had been found. And, well, he needed to dispose of something else.
By the way, why aren't we out there killing Jason?
Are you stupid?
You think I can't take him?
You're an idiot. It's not him you gotta worry about.
Or what? You want him for yourself or something?
It's just...
Eventually, Brady crashed his car into a rampart. Inside his car, the police found Brady dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And in the trunk of the car, inside a suitcase, they found the body of 8 months pregnant Brooke Slocum. She had been strangled to death. She had been alive in his house for a few days, and she had actually been killed and placed in the car hours before the police started staking out Brady's home. Jesus. Her unborn baby did not survive.
Yesterday, as part of that investigation, we developed a suspect. While we were waiting for that As they secured the car and opening the trunk, discovered the body of our missing 18-year-old female.
Then entered Brady's home, and it was a house of horrors. Yeah, it was bad. Detectives found dozens of guns, as well as restraints, ropes, sex toys, swords, a sex slave contract, and other items in his home. His house was an absolute shit. Apparently he had just stopped using the toilet, just pissed in cups everywhere, just gives gross shit everywhere.
Shit!
And they found videos too. Him casually here
There's fire everywhere!
Here's him getting ready to go and meet with Charlie and Brooke. Brooke Sloan had been tortured for 5 days. She had been repeatedly assaulted and forced to smoke weed by him. I don't know if he was trying to cover it in. This is footage of him getting all the equipment ready. In one of the videos, he made her give a statement, but they were only role-playing, so that she could have a true abduction, kidnapping, and ransom type experience. And a neighbor would later tell police that she had heard screams coming from Brady's home over the previous couple of days. They also found a map in the basement.
To the first motherfucker that get me Jason for this nonsense.
Yeah, Israel, yes.
It's Jason! Kill him!
Probably not. Oh, no. The police did say, however, that the map was a concern to them. The FBI rushed to an investigation into whether Brady's online activity included any other potential victims. Take a look at the
You come to fuck with me in my own house! For a bitch!
he just
For C-Drop!
or there could be something more to it, is unknown. So take from that what you will, but it's probably nothing good.
I continue to piece together the Craigslist murders that claimed the lives of a young couple and their unborn child. Today, for the first time, we're hearing from a close friend of killer Brady Ostrike, who said Ostrike called her in the midst of the crime. Ken Colker spoke with her today. Ken joins us in studio control.
So she says he called her.
I'll pay 10 grand to the first motherfucker that get me Jason for this nonsense.
But acted as if
It's Jason! Kill him!
he held her captive for 5 days before strangling her.
Oh, Jason! You come to fuck with me in my own house! For a bitch! For C-Drop!
Your actions and attitude of the phone were no different than normal.
The day before his, the chase and his own death, Brady was actually supposed to fly to Vegas. To do what, you ask? Well, to meet another woman he had met on a
I'll
fictitious
pay
site.
10 grand
He actually just
to the first motherfucker that get me Jason for this nonsense.
It's Jason! Kill him!
So, and this, after he this woman just happened to go to the beach,
Oh, Jason! You come to fuck with me in my own house! For a bitch! For C-Drop!
Extremely careful about when they speak with that site. Anybody can be anybody.
No, I did. And I'm speaking with both families of both of the victims today. Neither of them want to speak with us on camera, but Sloan's father did say over the phone that he appreciates
having the head removed. Since this tragic event, police have continued to investigate whether or not Brady is connected to any other crimes from social media sites. But what led to this, what caused him to snap and do what he did, remains a mystery.
I'll pay 10 grand!
It's hard to find
You're the
out
first
much
motherfucker
about
to get me Jason Brody's nutsack.
are always there or not. It's Jason! To know. Even friends who spoke to him said nothing. No, it seems like he just
Jason, you come to fuck with me in my own house! For a bitch! For C3!
In a case that just leaves us with troubling questions. And that's the story of Radio Strike. Yeah, I'd never heard of it before, and it's not really there's not really much of a learning experience here other than, just being careful. But who you talk to online, which is nothing new, but yeah, just a very disturbing case.
They say that
Don't
the
worry,
radio
Emma.
strike was the
Don't worry. I only was on the email. When you
tonight is announcing his opening up, saying that she shows what would he do.
You think? Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. I will see you as always real soon in the next video. Take care of yourselves.
You're gonna die out here now.
But there was much more to Dark Souls than I could have imagined. Something else so muddled with games during this time, almost like an unintentional smear campaign that's made people forget what truly mattered when it came to Dark Souls, and what gave it its well-known reputation in the first place.
Boss!
Being able to sum up a video
Boss!
game in the
Where
words,
are you?
It's popular because it's hard, LOL.
Come out and face me!
It's a nice little gimmick if you want to market the game easily to a bunch of people, but it doesn't elaborate on much of anything. Dark Souls has been heralded as one of the greatest games of all time. That is an exclusive club. It's gotten countless awards, spawned a whole franchise and style of games. Sorry, Demon Souls. And has captivated mainstream and hardcore audiences alike. It's done all these things for good reason, and while a good challenge, a hard-to-master difficulty, and a cryptic, open-ended story all played a big role in its success, it doesn't truly explain why Dark Souls 1 is so awesome. And that's exactly what I'm here to do.
Who are you, Jason? What kind of man are you?
There's been an argument against video games for many years, claiming they aren't true art. Now, if I were to choose one game that I'd force those dickbags to sit down and play from start to finish in hopes of changing their minds, my first choice is Dark Souls and BioShock 1. Because this is the type of experience you could show an English teacher or a poetry class, and they'd be like, yeah, can you make me 50 copies of this exact experience, but in novel form, so we can go to extreme lengthy discussions about the significance of the pendant? Seriously, that's one of the game's biggest appeals. Just like poems and certain stories, the meaning you can find within is not always in plain sight. Dark Souls is no different because you have to take a close look at it to understand what the fuck it's trying to say and what in God's name is going on. Without abstract thinking and interpretation, you'll be able to get much out of Dark Souls. From the most start Asylum to the final showdown with literally Zeus but cooler, the motivations and reasons behind what you're doing is kept very vague. You're dropped into this huge forsaken world with no real direction except to ring a bell. Ring two bells, I guess. You might even breeze through the whole game without taking seconds to look around, talk to people, or read item descriptions. Anyways, at surface value, one might look at Dark Souls and think, just another generic RPG with dragons, 9 swords, and magic. How many times have we seen that? I bet it was made by British people too. But then once you start getting into it, it's like, wait a minute, why am I ringing 2 bells? What the fuck's this asshole? What the shit? Oh, there's demons now? Okay. Man, what's with the goddamn poison? What is this place? I was just in a swamp killing giant mosquitoes, then I find this huge tree, and now I'm on this enormous lake fighting a 7-headed dragon and fucking clams? What am I playing right now? What the hell is that? Why does that dragon look so weird? Why is it breathing crystals and shit? Ah! And it's this idea of not knowing. These questions in your mind you don't have answers for. This feeling of being out of the loop on everything but the bare essentials that creates this undying morbid curiosity. Shit's pretty fucked up in Mordred, and you want to find out why. That's one of Dark Souls' greatest strengths, is it's so atypical in its presentation. Most mainstream games are pretty straightforward in this regard because they need to have a story that babies can understand, which makes it all the more puzzling how Dark Souls was able to appeal to such a wide audience, because you can't go through the game and not be constantly asking questions. The plot is minimalistic and it's up to the player to come to their own conclusions. You fill in the blanks. There's a fuck ton of blanks to fill in. You see this Sea of Thieves? That's how you create your own fun. Now there's always the possibility that by making your story vague and confusing, it ends up making no sense and being vague and confusing. But then there's the other side where you have a unclear story, but the experience is so enchanting it makes you want to know more. Would you like to know more? And that's what Dark Souls accomplishes, so it doesn't fall into the plain old just bad storytelling category. But let's pull back this layer of dragon scales and actually look at what Dark Souls offers within its narrative. Let's take a look at the depth within the onion.
Why won't you die?
I think anytime there's a series of books, movies, TV shows, video games, or whatever, and there's enough interest in the lore and background of that series to fuel 1.2 million subscribers to a YouTube channel, I think it's safe to say people are interested. The amount of fan theories and lore explanation videos on this series should tell you all you need to know about how involved gamers are with the story. An interesting tidbit I read was the idea that the item descriptions in-game are actually the player character's thoughts. Probably not true, but some items become much more interesting when you look at them that way. And that's the great thing about interpretive stories, the way you look at it. Dark Souls is fucking deep. You don't need me to tell you that. And there's plenty of reasons why. So many that I don't have time to explain them all. Well, for one, ambient music is basically non-existent. There's a total of 4 areas in the entire game, excluding boss battles, where music plays. Firelink Shrine, Daughters of Chaos Bonfire, Guinevere's Hot and Steamy Bedroom, and Ash Lake. If you played through Dark Souls, then you know each one of these areas are vitally important, and the music creates a unique tone and feeling for each one. Sadness, sorrow, hope and faith.
Why won't you die?
Magnificence and awe. Warm and welcome. This lack of music creates a feeling of isolation for the majority of the experience. This means there's nothing to distract you from the world you're in. The only things that follow from sound different steps through flanking armor, and it makes those moments when you hear music much more powerful as a result. The combat is deep too, and we'll talk about that a bit later. What I find to be the single greatest thing about Dark Souls is how everything is connected, not just in map layout, but in items, bosses, enemies, NPCs. They all connect together to form a greater whole.
I won.
Creepy motherfucker. Tatao head. Sister, give me a head.
So fuck that shit. Yo, just record me sending it, yeah.
Right.
Jason.
You fought well, warrior. Arise. Enjoy your victory.
She's gonna make a warrior out of you.
Come back.
You are so fucked, Jason.
Vass is dead.
Hurt.
He left me. The tribe, his birthright. Void Volker lured him away with money. Drugs. He became a monster. He was still my brother.
Hoyt will pay for what he has done. To you and to my brothers. I will bring you his head.
What of your friends?
We'll take a boat back. I'm staying with you.
I'm pleased to hear that. How will you kill Hoyt?
I met a spy named Willis who can sneak me onto Hoyt's island.
Clever. The Rakyat will miss you not being here.
She is butthurt.
Return to me. To my people. Soon.
Jason, brother.
What's up, Missy?
New hair, that's why I took a picture of my ass. It's so funny. Hamster calls him lady. Blade. Blady. Blade. Melon Man.
A classroom? A romantic cafe. You made your house a home. We'll help you make it everything else. Best Buy is still here to get you everything you need. Fast, free, and safe.
Hey buddy, did you hear the news? It's track review.
TJ serie Dreis. Oh.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hey, hi, hello.
Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. And it is time for a track review. My thoughts, my opinions on a brand new song and single. This one, Trolls. And 6ix9ine teaming up once again for a big
You're
event
leaving so soon.
Dennis,
You're busy working with Citra?
Oh, he's drunk off his ass.
We are not unlike each other, you and I. I was once an immigrant to the United States. I worked as a mechanic in a garage. He tried to make fun of my accent. The owner, he tried to pay me less than the other mechanics. They were not as skilled. I was raised among the generals of Liberia.
Liberia.
They tried
That's
to treat
cool.
me less than them. But I know who I am. Look at me now. Citra. She has freed me. She is with me. Yeah. Good luck on your fortune. I mean, your mission. Yes. This bottle is empty. I need another one, please. Quickly.
Jason. Oh, Dr. The way he opens all the doors. Father, girlfriend home.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Lisa.
Good, because the boat's almost fixed. We get to go home.
Oliver.
I'm not
Just the
going.
other two's name.
What?
What are you talking about?
I found my place. It's here, on this island.
The fuck's her name, Lisa?
Jason, are you serious?
Lisa.
I am just trying to get a read on this.
For the first time, I know exactly what I want, and I'm not gonna let it slip away.
You are all grown up. I've been waiting for this forever, and now you're leaving me.
Goodbye, Lisa.
Lisa, let him go.
That was rough. Harder than I expected. Okay, back on track. Now, Agent Willis.
He lives in Shantytown, right?
Give it a listen and see what is going on here. I know that you guys remember my opinion on 6ix9ine's fresh out of jail single not too long ago that I thought was pretty mediocre. Mostly him just kind of being like, yeah, 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 I'm out of jail now. And I feel like going forward, 6ix9ine, and he's certainly doing a good job of this, but the name of the game for 6ix9ine is not so much like the best music he can make, but what can he do to continue to stay controversial?
This rush operation's blown wide open.
Dude
attack
is
Force
honestly giving a
141 flying out
masterclass on that right now, in my
Thanks.
view.
Listen,
and,
before you go, I have a
raising
favor
his
to
troll
ask.
status
Help
with
me
a
take out
of
Hoyt.
trolls. Let's also
Peter.
give a shout out to our sponsor in this
find a
video,
whisker
the
and a
good people
Samoan.
over at The
Well,
Ridge.
you're welcome to
They make
try.
these awesome, nifty,
I had Nathan over
fantastic
there once.
metal
He's still
plated
alive.
wallets that fit nicely in your front
Can you help me
pocket.
get there?
This is not the
I'm
one I
flying over
rock
Hoyt
usually,
Island on
but
my way
this
to
one's
Rochester.
quite
You wanna
shiny
ride?
and
I'll send
has
you the coordinates.
a cool
Perfect.
reflective
I'll be
quality
there.
to it that I thought
Plane's
I would,
leaving in a few
I would
minutes.
show you guys that,
With
that you
or
might
without
find
you.
interesting. You can find this and lots of other things on their website. If you hit the link down below and use promo code MELON, 10% off. And yeah, these bad boys are an excellent replacement for that disgusting leather bulky wallet you probably have in your pocket now. And been loving mine for a long time now. Been loving it, been loving it. All right, let's get into this track. Let's give some thoughts here. Let's see what's going on. 6ix9ine, Nicki Minaj, Trolls, The Vamp. I kind of like that. I kind of liked it. All right, let's start with the beat, since that's pretty much what we hear first. Very smooth, very creamy. The production generally, I would say, is a lot better than that of Duba, which I found to be kind of generic. Yeah, that beat was similarly chill to a degree, too, more chill than you expect a 6ix9ine to be, but in this case, the chill beat was actually colorful and enjoyable. 6ix9ine moving on from here, it doesn't really sound like a 6ix9ine song. 6ix9ine himself on this track is a bit of a vocal chameleon, and the point at which he does start delivering that scream voice that he is typically known for, the intensity picks up a bit, but it's pretty typical for 6ix9ine. The moments on the track where he was front and center that were most enjoyable to me were the ones where he sounded the least like himself. But then moving on from there, we have the Nicki Minaj feature, which I do think is one of her better features in a while, at least speaking from the standpoint of her flow. Always changing up those switch-ups here, and she goes the distance too. Nicki was obviously the powerhouse the last time these two crossed paths, but she outdid herself on this track. The bars were funny, they were sexy, they were sassy, they were flirty too, and in terms of the rollout of this track, with 6ix9ine stirring up, of course, with Meek Mill and Snoop Dogg, and rightly pointing out this double standard when it comes to snitches and informants in the industry. When Nicki was talking about there being snitches in your camp, so you shouldn't really be throwing stones in glass houses, as it were, I do think Nicki and 6ix9ine pulled a bit of a boss move on this one, honestly. Now, that being said, all previous opinions I've had of 6ix9ine and his music do still stand. I think he is a total dirtbag and a troll, and anybody at this point who wants to continue avoiding him and his music because of his antics and because of his BS, more power to you. I would say you're completely in the right for that. But that being said, I do think this is one of his better tracks in a while, at least the best since his very early aggressive bangers. Even if a lot of the song's appeal did come down to Nicki Minaj totally killing it. So, yeah, enjoyed this one. And I'm just gonna, head out of here and sit with that, process that.
Before you go, I have a favor to ask.
Just
help
see
me
how
take out
life feels once I've come to terms with that. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of this song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next?
Can you help me get there?
Right here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that upper link to subscribe to the channel.
Perfect.
6ix9ine,
I'll be there.
Nicki Minaj, Trolls, Forever.
Kept saying he needed a vacation. Whatever your dog brings home, it shouldn't be placing eggs. Eat one. Terrestrial.
Well. Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and what are we doing in this video? We are reacting. Not something I often do on this channel, but when I do, I like to make sure that I am reacting to a reaction, because that makes the most sense. And what am I reacting to in this video? None other than the man, the boy, the dude, the gamer, the memer, the streamer, KSI himself. He has made a video on his second channel, basically going over and giving a raw reaction to my thoughts, my review on his new record, Simulation. I don't know if you guys know, but KSI, one of the most popular YouTubers out there, has made an album. And in my opinion, he is one of the better, if not the best, of upper echelon YouTubers deciding to go rap. Didn't really cringe at his rapping in the way that I have Jake Paul's or PewDiePie's or any number of people think because I have 10 million subscribers, I must rap now. Having said that, I do have quite a few criticisms for JJ's record. Ones that I hope he took to heart if he is in fact serious about this music thing. And I'm assuming, before I even start this video, I've not even watched 10 seconds of this video yet. Okay? I'm assuming before I have started this video that he has taken the criticism positively. The reason I guess this is because what I know of him and his content, he seems like a pretty good-natured person, and on top of it, this video does have 2 million views on it right now, and if KSI in this video were calling for my death for giving his album a 4, I imagine I would be dead right now. So, fingers crossed, let's see how KSI takes this thing, and what his response is to my thoughts on his record.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time for Anthony Fantano to review.
It is time. It is my time. It is time. Let's go.
Well, when it comes to music reviews, Anthony I'm not scared of you, asshole.
Yes. Yes. Go, bitch. KSI says it.
Future, the range of things that I have reviewed is just incredible. I watched this guy a long time. I watched almost every single video.
Are you kidding me? Previous to all of this and previous to the
Pinkos took the wind out of his sails. I have to fix
to his
this.
fans about
I'm gonna get a review of the notes. I need a drop. Sean C.
Before he did that video, you know, I knew he was somebody who watched, and I had an inkling that he'd not just watched, but was also like a little bit of just like huge respect to KSI for acknowledging the work that we put in over here, you know, and the audience as well supporting what's on here on this channel. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I love it.
For him to be reviewing my
he's like a kid on Christmas. This eases my tension that I have to do if he's objective. Okay, if KSI is objective and he's watched like all my reviews since he's stumbled upon me, and he's just been watching review after review after review after review, he must know, like, the most positive review is not coming. So, let's go.
I know, it's very surreal. And, yeah, I actually can't believe it. Third of June.
Yeah, we're gonna reschedule that. This unfortunately ended up falling through because given the unrest and everything that's been happening over the past 9 or 10 days, we personally have felt that it was not like the best time to kind of sit down and do a casual, laid-back type of interview. And you know, we'll get together with this on a later date because I plan to ask him just about his aspirations in the music industry and other questions, and maybe I'll have more to ask him when I'm finished watching this. I guess we will see.
But yeah, obviously one of the main features of the Needle Drop is he's extremely critical, like extremely critical. He has given low scores to so many people. Like for me, I am gassed that my album is just clear. There is not a not good on it. If I got a not good, I think I'd want to top myself.
Well, at least he was taking the possibility of getting it not good. I guess I can say that. I was wearing the same fucking shirt. Okay, this will be weird, but alright, let's go.
Almost ready.
And it is time for a review of the new KSI.
It feels weird! It feels weird him saying my name! I think it's so sick that he's even acknowledged it. Holy shit, especially as a musician. This is huge!
I was getting so many fucking requests to review this album. And simultaneously, the record has been doing some numbers too. You know, and I have reviewed the stuff of other YouTubers who have tried to come out with music, and this is certainly one of the more visible instances of that, so don't be surprised. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about ass. But there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a goofball. Nothing wrong with that. I did not do goof.
There's tons of cringy clips of him all over the internet doing God knows what.
Okay. I did a few bad things.
that on my subreddit, but KSI, your audience literally
Jason.
just kills you every day on that subreddit.
No, you kidding? I'm upgrading in Singapore. You know it's illegal to buy or chew gum anywhere in Singapore? Gum is one of the great American pastimes. Those rice pickers are basically declaring war on Uncle Sam.
Thanks.
Rice pickers, that's not... I don't think that's right. That's nice to say. I don't think that's PC, bro.
I said get in. Oh, that reminds me. My man Sam is embedded with Hoyt's troops. If you whistle the Star-Spangled Banner in Thurston at the Crazy Cock Bar, he'll know I sent you.
Interesting.
I gave my whole life to the agency. I made my share of mistakes, but it's about to pay off. Yes, sir! I'm almost out of the jungle! Ah! Woo!
What do you mean by that? Said the caterpillar sternly. Explain yourself. I can't explain myself. I'm afraid, sir, said Alice, because I'm not myself. You see, I don't see, said the caterpillar. That's interesting. You see, I don't see. I can't explain myself because I'm not myself.
Stop! Fly, Jason, fly!
Are you sure this wingsuit works?
Trust me! Just extend your arms, it's gonna work!
Good luck with Russia!
I'm proud to serve my country! Go!
What? I can't explain myself because I'm not myself.
Figuring out different ways to monetize your audience's attention, and music is just one of the most obvious avenues to do that, considering the numbers of guys like
yeah, but I mean, like, I've always just enjoyed music anyway. Well, I don't even
awesome!
Music, man. I've made way more money doing YouTube videos and boxing than music. Music, I make a lot more.
Yeah, that's, I'm not surprised to hear that, and I'm a little surprised to hear that someone at KSI's sort of popularity level on the internet is also kind of dealing with that, but I'm not surprised to hear that in general, because I've talked with musicians who have had pretty lengthy careers up until this point, people I've been reviewing multiple times, and they'll tell me they don't make that much money off their stuff, they lose money on their stuff, they're making more money on the tour or other media ventures they're doing outside of music.
That was awesome!
Yeah, I don't really see it as...
Who knows if this Sam is even real?
They're like, yo, I need a money stream! Oh, I have all these money streams, but I don't have enough!
Hey, I don't know how much you like money. Maybe you want to be Scrooge McDuck and just like be swimming in a pile of cash. But having said that, I am glad to hear this, because if this is in fact how he feels, then he must want to grow and move forward and drop more stuff and hopefully progress as an artist. There are some tracks here that have a bit of a Travis Scott vibe, especially on the song Cap, where I would say that KSI is the of Travis Scott as well as Come on, dude. You can't tell me you did not see that coming. Like, it sounds like a fucking Travis Scott song. Come on, bro. Really? I guess it's just maybe there are aspects of the production that you're not thinking of as well. Like, just how he did reverb and the auto-tune as well. Yes, I mean, that's obviously a factor, but it's so trippy and it's so cavernous and it's so, like, it's so panoramic, just like a Travis Scott song usually is. Now, you know, I don't fault you entirely because it is a very popular, generally trendy sound because a lot of people are copying it.
His rapping and vocal delivery is a lot more convincing than a Jake Paul or like a Rice Gum.
Bow, 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 bow! Bow! Yes! Mama, no. Let's go! Let's have it.
It is true. It's super fucking true. I mean, I was saying something very obvious at that point in the review, but I mean, it needed to be said because of who KSI is. That comparison is naturally going to come up, and you know, while the review is not the most positive review in the world, I would like to reiterate and say, like, the thing about KSI is that there is actually legitimately some potential there, whereas
Holy
with
shit.
Rice Gum,
The crazy cock exists.
there will never be a good Rice Gum.
The crazy cock.
I will take it to the fucking grave.
Honestly, if I didn't know who this was from the sound of this record and the look of the track list and the vibe of the instrumentals, I would assume this was a major label project with a big budget behind it from an artist who does this professionally.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna take that as a big compliment.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should. It's your debut project into an industry that people don't usually know you for.
I never feel because I am me, KSI, the YouTuber. It puts me at this.
I'm looking for a friend.
Most
Privateer named Sam.
Just because people are like, oh, he's a YouTuber, it's probably trash, so like no one even gives
There's only one Sam I know.
So I always have to prove myself. But you know
It's
what?
regular
That is just how it is.
Which privateers?
It's true. It is how it is.
You might
and
want to
I
think about
personally
giving
have,
yourself invited.
you know, dealt with that as well. Anytime I've ever tried to do anything that is not YouTube, whether that be, hey, I'm going to say something political on the internet. Oh, well, you're just on YouTube and you talk about music. Oh, well, I'm going to do
Where you go?
Live shows at
Where do you think?
You know, smaller venues,
to
but
play
still
poker?
end up selling them out and everything.
Don't
You're
waste
like,
your
oh,
time
what
if
do
you
think
can't afford to buy it.
comedian, you're doing stand-up.
This
like,
enough?
What do you do live? Review
All right,
music.
you're
People
in.
who do one thing and you know them for that one thing can branch out and do other things well if you give them the time and the faith to do so, and if it shows like they're genuinely putting forward the effort to do something that is worthwhile. It's not true in all cases. There are a lot of people who try to transition away from what they are typically known
You'll
for.
come
and
into the
completely
game
half-ass it. That
fresh,
is definitely
lad.
a thing, and I realize that the history of that, the pattern of that, is the reason why the stigma exists in the first place. But you know, it is possible. It is possible if you give people, content creators, a chance. And I would like to think that I have tried to give KSI a chance here, in, you know, just the way I listen to his music and thought about it in context of the artists and the sounds that are obviously inspiring this record and how it measures up to those, as opposed to just merely leaving
I'm
the
gonna
review
call.
as, oh,
I'm
well,
gonna
you
call.
know, it's better than Jake Paul, because my other thoughts are to continue here.
Speaking of track lists here that feel a little focus group, like
Checking.
we have to have this vibe and that vibe, this style and that style, go for this sound and that sound.
I think that's just me. That's just me.
I'm gonna check it.
Just like having different sounds. I hate just having the same sound. I hate just doing the same thing. As you can see in my whole career. So
Yeah, I
Let's
think
sweeten the
that's
pot.
probably fair.
I'm sitting this
KSI is
My hands.
a little younger than me, a little younger than me, and sometimes I do underestimate just the way younger people listen to music in terms of like compartmentalizing
Never
it
this lucky.
stylistically. I grew up during a time when it was very much par of the course for artists to, you're known for one style, you do that style, you do that sound. Of course you had anomalies out there like, let's say Beck, for example, and he's not the only one, but you know, people who do like a little bit of everything. Oh, it's pop, it's rock, it's hip hop, it's electronic, he's just all over the place. But typically, yeah, people would just kind of have their very narrow lane and they would stick to that. But these days, with the internet allowing listeners the ability to listen to really everything at the
You'd like me to
end
continue
of the
playing, Carl?
mouse,
Should we raise the stakes?
listeners and
No,
even
Sam.
musicians
I
themselves
was just saying.
willing to branch out of what is said to be, I guess, maybe their comfort zone. There's not really much of a comfort zone with a lot of artists these days. I mean, even Travis Scott just dropped a reggaeton track with
Guess I'm done too.
Rosalia that came out very good. So, you know, the will to adventure and branching out seems a little bit greater these days, and people are just doing it so casually. They're like, yeah, it's not a big deal at all. So yeah, I'm not surprised to hear this, or I guess hearing him say this puts this in a new light, I suppose. And again, as I say in the review, it's one of the better songs on the album, namely the track Pop It featuring Little Pump and Smoke Perp. Now, a feature on this too is a bit dated at this point, but it is a pretty grimy banger with eerie production.
I have been concerned about him, hearing nothing all these years.
These guys on the map, but a similar energy there that KSI effectively plays off of with his performance on the track pretty well.
So he enjoys Poppin'. See? Poppin's a good track, guys.
Do people hate Poppin'? Why the fuck do people hate Poppin'? I mean, it's just a pretty
Where did he
straightforward,
go?
nasty trap banger. It's got a decent beat to it. It's got a good energy to it. I mean, it's not the most intricate song in the world, but I imagine that KSI's fans aren't hating it because it's not deep enough. Where are the layers? I would have to see what his fans don't like about the song, but it's not terrible.
Project, though, he fails to make a case for his own originality. The track Bad Little
You wish to play with us? Pull up a chair.
Bad Little Vibe is another moment that sounds like a blatant Travis Scott ripoff, but not even Travis Scott. This track could have literally been on the new Don Toliver record, but if it was, it would have been better because Don would have sung his fucking ass off. Whereas KSI's singing, as opposed to his rapping, is
You're too rich to play with us.
as good.
Pull up a chair.
Process of the world can't distract from how tone deaf he is.
I'm already dead, but I'm still, please. Anthony, man. Jeez, how you gonna do that to me?
I'm sorry, dude.
I think we all know that my singing isn't as great as my rapping. But you know what? I'm getting better, okay? I'm learning what to do.
And that's fine.
Criminals.
That's fine. That's good. If you
much.
were to progress on that, you would not
So
be the
easy to fool them.
rapper / singer who, over the years, the vocals have
Everybody
gotten
thinks
better.
I am a bad guy
I would
because
say over
I
the
come from
years,
Germany.
Drake's
I was
vocals have gotten
promoted
better.
because
The
of an
vocals on his
accent.
early stuff. I mean,
Sit.
I know people, think Drake is the GOAT and so on and so forth, but objectively speaking, his singing has gotten better over the years. Like, his singing was so fucking robotic on the early stuff, especially Thank Me Later. His singing is not like the best in the world, but it's a lot better now than it used to be. So I mean, you wouldn't be the first person out there to be singing on record as a rapper, because it's almost like a requirement these days to be that versatile. And just be improving on that front. So let's go.
His
Attack
pen
Hoyt
game
now.
too, which,
He has
by
put
the
up
way, on the
defenses.
highlights here, is not mind-blowing,
sabotage his
but
organization
even
or
that
killing him will be
begins to falter
useless.
as the album progresses, like on the track Wake Up Call, where his rhymes and wordplay are
Only about
Certain man, and they know who they are.
What are you thinking?
999.
And we have a standout with I'm winning in different avenues, trippy my revenue. Don't
He knew
You
this
must
was
enlist
fucking
with some
coming. He literally
privateers.
knew I was going to
Out,
point
no
this
arguments.
out.
This is a two-man operation. What I need you on the inside.
jump hurdles like kangaroos.
Dude, okay,
must
here's
look the part.
All right,
How?
here's a word of advice, okay?
Steal a
Word
uniform.
of advice.
It's a new
Any
recruit.
lyric that you are writing,
Brought in and processed down by the docks. Find a recruit.
not to make this too much about me, but any lyric that
Steal
you
his
are writing,
gear.
imagine somebody
Contact me
reading that
on
lyric
this
back at
frequency
you in
afterwards.
a judgy tone, and if in that context it makes you do this, then maybe it's maybe a redo
Hello?
is in order.
Yes.
You have nearly reached the end of the path. Citra is convinced that you will become the most powerful warrior in the tribe.
Now she sounded like
All the
Chewbacca
Tatao will
when
be
she
yours.
back it up.
I guarantee it.
I knew it, Citra. To reach the center, you must let all the kids of your past life fall away. Only Citra and the path must remain.
Yeah,
I know what I'm
I
doing.
cannot say
Good luck.
I've ever heard that.
Girls say some questionable things when they orgasm.
But Chewbacca doesn't even talk. Chewbacca doesn't have Chewbacca doesn't have dialogue. He just goes. But okay.
We have Rick Ross
Ross and Little Baby on the track down like that. Now, while I find this track listenable, it's just not very groundbreaking, not very memorable. It's got a lot of name recognition.
How you gonna say it about down like that?
It's true though, and I am not surprised he's shocked because I'm sure that he had to fucking move heaven and earth to get Rick Ross and Little Baby on that track, but I don't know. Poppin' came out better.
We then get the worst for last, though, on the track Millions, where KSI is sounding absolutely comatose or maybe overcome with emotion. I can't quite tell.
Okay, look. Obviously, that song is quite personal.
I could tell the track was personal for sure, but it is important thinking about it objectively, because you have to kind of almost separate yourself from the emotion of the track, because I know an artist can become overcome
PlayStation
with the emotion of a certain song if they're doing a slow jam, if they're doing a sad song, whatever it is, and think less about the sound of it and think more about the emotion of it. And you need to consider that, are your slow jams, are your sadder songs sounding as tight and sounding as well put together and sounding as cleanly executed as your bangers, which